All top 10 idols will be here for the hour on Monday night answering your questions from Facebook, Twitter, and our blog. And Tuesday night, Lady Gaga. Joining us now, American Idol finalists Tim Urban, Katie Stevens, and Andrew Garcia. The judges weren't always the biggest fan of Tim's performances, but they said his smile would get him far. Take a look.
Take my hand. You're not going to win, but it doesn't matter because you're going to smile, the audience are going to vote for you, nobody cares, and you'll be here next week, so well done.
They picked on me for a lot of things. I never thought that smiling would be one of the things they didn't like, so...
You have managed to go from 0 to hero in 2 weeks.
I'll be in love with you.
Tim appearing on behalf of flossing. Anyway, you had a bumpy ride through this, right? You were first cut before the top 24, then they called you back and your place. You feel lucky?
Yeah, very lucky. Very blessed, you know, to be honest with you. Just kind of looking back at the whole thing, it's very almost confusing to look back and think about all the emotions that went through my mind.
Were you surprised at how far you made it?
A little bit. I mean, after you get cut in Hollywood week, you go home and it's over for you. So to get called back, I mean, that alone was pretty crazy. And then just to make it top 12, top 10, I mean, yeah, I was really surprised, actually.
Looking forward to the tour?
Oh, absolutely. The tour is going to be so much fun. And honestly, for me, I'm just excited about going on that stage with all those people. The energy is going to be really, really exciting.
You will sing individually and then collectively, right?
Yeah. We'll have a couple of individual songs, and then we're doing some group numbers as well.
Because of Mike saved by the judges, there was a double elimination one week. Remember we showed you Mike being saved? And Katie and Andrew both went home at the same time. Let's take a look at the two of them in action.
It's time to be a big girl now.
I think it was your best performance so far. I thought you sounded great.
This is where you belong. These types of songs. Right, Randy?
Yeah. Double your pleasure, double your fun.
Nothing makes me happier than to say that is one giant leap in the right direction.
Muy bueno. ¿Qué traes? Sí.
On the dance floor.
Andrew, when Mike got saved, then both of you got double eliminated. How'd you feel?
At that point, you're not supposed to, like, I don't expect anything just because you don't want to get let down. So I was just prepared for whatever happens. And I'm happy as far as I made it. I mean, it's crazy. Top 10 out of over 100,000 people. I mean, on the tour.
How do you feel? The judges early on, they liked your rendition of Paula Abdul's Straight Up, and then they said you never brought that kind of thunder back. How did you react to that?
I don't know, just like, I mean, that's my thing, taking pop songs and doing what I can do with them. And I guess they just didn't feel that with the older songs that were given to us by the themes.
You disagree with the judges?
A little bit, because, I mean, I gave it my all. I put my heart into it, and, I mean, they said stuff about swag. I think I had swag, so they have their opinions, and, I mean, it's all good. I mean...
You were one of the two youngest this year, right? Do you think you should have waited?
No, because in my opinion, everything happens for a reason. So I auditioned when I was supposed to, and I made it this far, and I have no regrets about anything that happened.
Were you confident throughout?
I was. I think that you always need to be confident in your abilities and how you present yourself. So even if I got a bad comment, I knew that those comments were going to make me stronger going forward.
Lee, how did you rate these three?
Well, Andrew's been, you know, he was my roommate all the way through the whole experience, and he's one of my best friends. And I think that, you know, for me, watching that first performance with the Straight Up, it was almost like he did something amazing. It was almost like he was penalized for it. So I think that, I think that, you know, Andrew is extremely talented and is going to do great things. And Katie, I mean, being as young as she is, she's just, I mean...
How old are you?
I'm 17.
She just kills it whenever she's up there, and her presence for someone so young is incredible. And Tim, I mean, Tim is, like, I'm telling you, he's like the nicest guy in the world, and I give him so much credit for being able to stand up for himself when they were just so hard on him sometimes, and he really trudged through it, and the fans had his back, you know, and the fans are what really keeps us all there. So,
as has been said before. Crystal, what did you make of this trio?
Well, I've always loved Tim's approach to the whole thing. I mean, he can't help but smile. He was trying to keep a straight face here, and he can't do it. You're just a light in the world. And Katie, you're so mature, and just you really, it blows my mind on your voice as well. And just, you know what's going on. And Andrew too. You guys are just sweethearts, and I'm glad that we went through this whole thing together. And you know, it's gonna be cool this summer.
You have a child, right, Andrew?
Yeah.
How old?
2 years old.
Is it he or she?
He.
Does he get to watch you?
Yeah, he every time on the screen he says "Daddy," and he knows when I'm up there. It's cool.
I think we're gonna have a baby band with.
You looking forward to the tour, Katie?
I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be a completely different environment because we're not going to be getting judged now, and it's going to be everybody who's been supporting us. Yes,
purely
now we're
performers.
Performers.
American Idol finalist Dee Dee Benami is standing by. She'll join us right after the break. Plus, we'll show another Top 25 Larry King Live moment, and a special guest will join us. Don't go away.